Welcome in. It is the big show on the Big Ten Network. Great to have you with us. Dave Revson and Seth Davis. We are presented by Discount Tire. Big night of hoops on the West Coast, Seth, and got a bunch of teams kind of hanging in the balance in the NCAA tourney picture as we head into February.
It's early February. That bubble is becoming clear and coming into view. We had several bubble teams in action tonight in the Big Ten.
Of the four teams that were in action, I would say three of them are bubble teams, including the two that went head-to-head at the Galen Center, Indiana and USC. The Trojans trying to win their second in a row. Remember the narrow escape against Rutgers over the weekend. USC up by 5. Sam Alexis with the block on Chad Baker-Mazara, but in the process, you see Mazara go down hard. He would be helped off the floor. He returned to the bench, but did not return to the game. So that is a blow for sure for SC. Elijah Arenas, this is what the people have been waiting for, Seth.
Yeah, not the most efficient game, but he did have 29 points, 9 for 23 from the floor. They needed every single one of them with Baker-Mazara out of action.
Trojans by 11 after the free throw. Lamar Wilkerson, the man, can flat out score. He had 33 points. Hoosiers down by 8. Arenas gets it back, hits the 3. Trojans by 10. He was 3 of 9 behind the arc. USC's lead down to 5. Arenas splitting the defenders, hanging in the air and getting the roll. USC trying to put this one away, but it got dicey down the stretch. 75-71, a giveaway here in the corner for the Trojans. Leads to a Tatum Connerway basket for the Hoosiers on the drive there.
Similar to what Indiana did to UCLA with that full court pressure.
So it's a 2-point game, but Jordan Marsh hitting a couple of free throws to give USC a little bit of breathing room. And then Connerway has it blocked from behind, and the Trojans do survive. 81-75, USC evens its record at 6-6 in conference play. So big win for SC as they knock off a Hoosiers team that had won 3 in a row coming in. I think the headlines will be obvious in this one. One of them is going to be Baker-Mazara and his status going forward because he is so important for Eric Musselman's team. But the other is Elijah Arenas. As you said, it wasn't the most efficient night offensively, but we saw a glimpse of what he can be.
No, but they'll take it. And if you're Eric Musselman, you almost want Arenas. Go ahead, take some bad shots, commit some turnovers. Just play, man, just go. I mean, he was a big time recruit. Let's remember back in the summer, he had a horrific car accident and it was actually induced in a coma because he had ingested so much smoke. So you didn't know for a time, what was going to happen with him health-wise. Thank God he was able to recover from that. Then he injured his knee. The initial report was that he was going to be done for the season. But Arenas told Eric Musselman from the beginning, I will play the season. He had his own timetable for coming back, and he actually came back even a little bit ahead of schedule. And it becomes even much more imperative because their best perimeter scorer, point guard Rodney Rice, who was so outstanding early in the season, Maui Invitational, he goes out for the season. So they were down a lot, which is why they bring in Cam Woods. So you
what another good game. Cam Woods is really good.
And he had another good game. So it's really unfortunate and super concerning. Now, what happens with Chad Baker-Mazara? How long is he going to be out? You can see an NCAA tournament team now. They've won 3 out of 4. They've got some runway ahead of them with games coming up at Penn State, at Ohio State. Can you split that? You get Illinois and Oregon at home. Can you split that? They got to 500 in the Big Ten. If you finish the season 500 in the Big Ten, you're going to the NCAA tournament. So a lot of things are falling into place for USC, but the situation with Chad Baker-Mazara is going to be absolutely huge. Hopefully he comes back, because if he is, they could very well be an NCAA tournament team.
They have Penn State on Sunday. They head out to Happy Valley, a game you can see on the Big Ten Network. Indiana, meanwhile, they had won 3 straight coming in, including their 2 biggest wins of the year, beating Purdue, beating UCLA. In this one, this is kind of the question with a team that's so dependent on the three-pointer is, what do you do when the three-pointers don't fall? And on this night, the answer was they just continued to shoot three-pointers, and unfortunately just weren't going in, under 30%.
Yeah, that's it. And we talked at the very beginning of the night about Nick Dorn and what he had done over his last 4 games. Tonight, 6 points, 2 for 12 shooting. And listen, Tucker DeVries has not had the season that a lot of us anticipated that he would have. Let's just be honest about it. 5 points tonight, 1 for 9 from the floor. Transferred into West Virginia with his dad last season, but he was injured early in the year. He looked pretty good for a while he was out there, but he did not play a full season in the Big 12. So we just don't really know. Remember, they coming in from Drake, is it moving up a level? Is it the fact that other defenses can load up on him? Lamar Wilkerson was terrific, but to your point, it's a difficult formula to sustain over a long period of time where we got to make threes or we're going to be in trouble. So the plan B isn't there, but it would be, if you're an Indiana fan, what you really want is for Tucker DeVries to get going.
Yeah, DeVries and Dorn, 3 of 20 combined from three-point range. And to your point, they're just, as good as Wilkerson was, it's just not enough if you're going to shoot 35 of your 63 field goal attempts are going to be threes. Right. You can't have 2 guys go 3 of 20. So that's the story for Indiana and USC. How about UCLA hosting Rutgers? UCLA, of course, lost that game to Indiana over the weekend. How about Lonzo Ball? UCLA star on hand, Tyler Bilodeau, knocking down the 3 at a really good first half. Hit 3 triples, 17 first half points. Caden Powers, the freshman for Rutgers, had 18 in the first half. He did not score in the second, but still got a career high. Donovan Dent getting going for the Bruins. He's been a lot better offensively for Mick Cronin here recently. They're up by 12 at the break, and then second half was the Xavier Booker show. The Michigan State transfer had a career-high 24. Nice feed there to Eric Daly as the Bruins win it 98-66. Booker afterward with Tom McLean.
All right, Xavier, we talked all night during the broadcast about how you had a tough emotional double overtime loss on Saturday to Indiana. How'd you guys bounce back tonight?
We just had to take care of the little things. We know we needed this win, especially moving forward, going along this season. We know we just had to get this win going into Washington and then going into big games with Michigan State and Michigan. So I feel like as a team, we started the first half a little slow, especially defensively, but I feel like the second half we picked it back up, so it was good.
You had a career high tonight. We've talked all year about your game and your transformation into becoming more of an interior player, defending, rebounding, that kind of thing, and also scoring. But you've always had the ability to make threes. I thought you had great balance tonight in your offensive game. Stepped out, made some threes, but scored inside as well.
Yeah, the shot just felt good today. The main thing for myself is just staying confident no matter if I have a bad game, if I have a good game. Just staying positive and always just staying level-headed. Never want to get too high on myself, but never want to get too low either. So I'm just always staying confident.
Nice job tonight. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Really good offensive performance for the Bruins. They scored their most points in a conference game since 2019, and they did it thanks to those bigs shooting from the outside.
Yeah, 25 assists and 2 turnovers. So even Mick Cronin has to be happy. Mick, you got to be happy with that. He expressed his happiness with that, but the best way to get assists is you throw it to someone and the shot goes in, right? Shot doesn't go in, you don't get the assist. And when you have bigs who can step away from the basket and make 3-point shots, it just makes everything so much easier. And Xavier Booker just giving him way too much room. He is a 41% 3-point shooter, but if you're going to play the wings for UCLA, you got to kind of pick your poison. We know what Tyler Bilodeau can do. Xavier Booker, we know that he is capable of this. As you said, Dave, a career high 10 for 11 from the floor, 4 for 4 from 3. Bilodeau, 19 points, 3 for 6 from 3. To me, the big thing is Booker. If he can be feeling confident, if he can feel like he can build on this and be able to make those shots, doesn't have to make a ton of them. He doesn't have to have a career high every game. But if he's at least a threat, now the defense has to push out. Now you can't cheat over on Bilodeau as much, and now you have more driving lanes for Donovan Dent, Sky Clark whenever he comes back. It would be just an absolute huge game changer for Xavier Booker if he can build on this and be a more consistent offensive threat.
No doubt. And again, a fabulous offensive performance for UCLA. Just the 4th time this year they've hit double-digit threes in a game, most that they've hit in a conference game. They got Washington coming to Pauley Pavilion on Saturday for what should be a really good game.